Thanks so much for tuning in to Renee, the Born Intuitive, on Facebook and in real life. So one of the first things I want to mention to you is, one, yes, retrograde is over. Absolutely. But the other thing that is happening is we're going through another energy shift. So with that energy shift, a lot of more changes, bigger changes, other changes, big changes, life changes. Because we're being brought to where we are supposed to be in life. We're being brought to a place where we can see our true selves and our mission, or what our purpose is here in life, that kind of thing. The other thing is that the energy field, or the veil, as some people call it, is definitely thinning. I've been saying that for months and months and months. But a lot of people are seeing more activity. So either they're waking up, or they're seeing things in a different light, or they're coming into their abilities, or just different spiritual things like that are happening all over the place, to the point to where it's my understanding that even the Vatican is starting to do more and more exorcisms, things like that. In the last 6 to 8 months, they're teaching more people how to do this over there, that kind of thing. I am not Catholic, but I try not to make any judgments on people and what their spiritual journey is, as far as what their belief system is, okay? As long as it's in love and light and that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Or if it's protecting mankind, or that kind of thing. So there's that. Now I look at religion as a label. Okay. Being religious doesn't make you spiritual any more than being in a garage makes you a car. Okay. I'm talking about spirituality right now. Spirituality is on a whole other, level. Religious is a label. And I really don't like that, phrase, religious. So I'm not a religious person. I'm a spiritual person. And I don't make any judgments on where people are in their spiritual journeys, right? So with that being said, I look at this like we have the world, okay? Imagine that we have all these religions, and they're all, connected in one way, shape, or form. Okay, so let's take a plate, for instance, or a globe, a glass globe. If I drop it and it breaks into a million pieces, is it still the same thing? Of course it is. It's just in different pieces. So two people can look at the exact same thing and see it differently. Okay. Also, the other thing is that there's a lot of religions, tons of religions that are exactly the same way in exactly different ways. So the interpretation may be a little bit different, or the common phrase may be a little bit different, but the common goal is still the same. You see what I'm saying? So, and that's one of the other reasons why I don't label myself a religious person. I'm a spiritual person. I believe in energy. I believe everything has an energy. Okay. I believe that everybody is born with some type of spiritual ability. And I believe that it's supposed to be meant for good. Is there good and bad in everything? Absolutely. Absolutely. I would be ignorant and naive to not believe that there isn't, a positive and a negative. Some people don't believe that. Some people think energy is just energy, and some are at a lower vibration. Some people think that a lower vibration means that it's negative. So I'm one of those people that I think that if it's not for the greater good, I'm not going to touch it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to associate myself with that. I'm just not going to do it. So there's that. The other thing is, speaking of the greater good, I've had a lot of people say, how do we make decisions on certain things? And the very first thing I will tell you is obviously go with your gut instinct. I tell people always listen to that intuition. That is your spirit's way of protecting you. That is a God instilled ability that everybody has. I don't care what religion, race, background, walk of life that you've had. Everybody has that. That's part of your spirit, because we are all, we're all spirits just having a human experience. You've heard me say that about a dozen times. So there's also that. The other thing is, as far as, questioning certain things, I would say if ask yourself, is this for the greater good of my higher self and for the people around me? There you go. Ask yourself that question. The other thing that I'm going to mention, that I want people to really try, I want you to try to do this, and I'd love to hear your feedback. Whether it's, instant message or whatever the case may be, I want you to try something. Today, you don't have to look in the mirror, but today I want you to close your eyes and just say your name, so let's say your name is Felicia. Or let's say your name is Tom, and you just say, Tom, I love you. I love you. Love yourself, okay? A lot of people don't put a lot of stock into that. A lot of people don't understand that the key to many things, everything from relationships to your job to how you live your life, is all based on how much you love yourself. And there's a huge difference between loving yourself and being very egotistical and prideful. You can be proud of yourself and not be prideful. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to hop on here and put my 2 cents in. So there you have it. Thanks for tuning in and listening to Renee, the Born Intuitive.